how to make your Shopify store appear and rank higher on the search results. Are you looking to get more traffic and more sales for your Shopify store? Well, you've come to the right place. Would you like for people to stay in your store and buy more of your products? You've come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you simple fixes you can do to your Shopify store to get people to stay and buy more, and we're starting right now. Hey, I'm J.R. Fisher. Welcome to my channel. Take a look around and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. That button was made for me and you. You hit that button, you subscribe, you become part of the Fisher family. And don't forget, hit the bell notifications right next to the subscribe button. Turn on all notifications. When you do that, because I know you're going to do it, you'll get notified every single time I do a video. That's pretty awesome. You won't have to go searching. You won't miss anything. I will notify you every single time I do a new video. Just hit that notification button. Now, I've been selling online since 2009. Wow, it's gone by fast. It's been nice, it's been fun. We've sold millions of dollars worth of both digital and physical products. And during that period of time, I learned a lot. So I decided to start this channel and share with you what I've learned for free. Now, I have courses and stuff I sell too, but this channel is completely free. You can watch whatever you want, whenever you want. And since it's free, if there's a subject that you want me to make a video on, please let me know and I'll be happy to do so. I'm also doing something for a short period of time, and that is giving away my $97 e-commerce course, and that's free also. Go down in the description, you'll see a link for it. It's click and learn, no credit card required, and you can get all that information for free. Don't forget to like this video. Do me a favor, put comments below too. If you have a Shopify store and you've had some successes or you've had some problems, put it in the comments below. We'd love to hear that, share it with everybody else. If you have any other questions about selling online, feel free to put it in the description. I'll be happy to answer you. Okay, let's get started. How can we improve that Shopify store? Now, whether you realize it or not, search engine rankings can really make or break a Shopify store. A lot of us I know run ads, and we run ads to a particular page or a particular product, but imagine that you didn't have to spend money on ads and you actually had traffic coming in that cost you zero. Now, the great thing about Shopify is it comes really pre-packaged with some pretty easy SEO things that you can do. Number one, the first thing you can do is optimize your Shopify site structure. This is super important. If you have your store organized incorrectly and it's not easy to navigate, it's going to cost you business, it's going to cost you traffic. Now, basically, you don't want to overboard your store with categories and subcategories because it just makes it confusing for anybody who's trying to use your site. Now, up on the screen, I'm going to put a simple site structure. This is how your actual website should be. It should basically be home and then your category. Now, I don't mean two categories. You can have as many categories as you want, but it should just be home, category, and then product. It shouldn't be any more complicated than that because that's what people are really accustomed to. And if they come to your site and you've done it differently than most other sites on the internet, then you're going to confuse them and they're going to leave. Generally, it should be home page, category, product pages. You can go one step further if you want. It can be home page, category pages, subcategory product pages, but even that gets a little bit more confusing. Now, on the screen right now, I've got REI's store, and they have a really good online presence. And if you just look across the top, it looks pretty simple. Of course, they can search for anything they want, but basically it's broken up into camp and hike and climb and cycle and paddle and run and snow and travel. And some of these products that are in one of these categories could actually be in two different categories. So in travel, you may find some women's clothing, and then of course in women, you would find women's clothing also. Number two, you want to improve your user experience. And one of the best ways to do that is to have a fast site. So you want to improve the speed of your site. Next thing you want to do is you want to use smaller, optimized images. If you have a lot of real high resolution images, they're going to take longer to load, and that's going to slow down your site. Now, some of these things have changed. I know years ago they said to put sliders on there. Sliders were good. Now sliders take too much time to load, so we're removing sliders from a lot of our sites. We're redoing our survival food site now that has a slider on it, but don't put sliders on there anymore. That's something that's going to slow down your site. You also want to look, and if you have a lot of apps in your store that you're not using, get rid of them, okay? I know over the years, I have a couple WordPress sites, and over the years you add an app and you add an extension or whatever you're adding to your website, and after a while you don't use some of those. Get rid of them, because if you still have them in there, they're still taking up space and it will slow down your site. Step 3, you want to research the right target keywords. If you're not targeting the right keywords, if you're not selecting keywords that are going to drive people to the page you want, then you're making a mistake. Now, I will also tell you, when you're selecting your keywords, try to get long tail keywords. We have a survival food site, and if you type in survival food, it's really hard to rank for that. But if I put in there canned beef for survival food, we can rank for something like that, because that's a longer tail keyword and it still has high search volume. So even though it doesn't have as much search volume as survival food, I can actually rank for it. Step 4, optimize your Shopify products page. That's super important, guys, to do that. Now, here's a page right now from Nordstrom. So at this point, you should have a list of your keywords on a logical site structure. The next step is to actually optimize your store's pages using those keywords that you actually selected. You want to start with your top pages first. These will likely be your home page, main product collections, and top selling products page. Now, I'm talking about pages that are the most profitable and have the best conversions, okay? If you're opening a brand new store, you should still optimize your home page. There are a couple of easy ways to choose which other pages to optimize. The first thing you can do is pages with products that generated the most buzz, okay, when you were building the launch of your site. Those would be the pages you want to work on. The next one could be pages for products that are related to the most of the search terms that you've selected, and optimize those pages. Now, how do you go about doing that? So here's how you're going to optimize your title tags for categories, okay? You should use the keywords in a consistent way, like in this example right here I'm showing on screen right now. It's keyword 1, shop for keyword 2, store name, okay? So let's take a look at how that would actually translate. Unicorn t-shirts, shop for unicorn t-shirts online. The store, right there, whatever your store is. So the next thing you want to do is optimize your descriptions for these particular products. In that description, you want to use some of those same keywords, make it descriptive, exciting, and this is your opportunity to actually sell that product. Number 5, you want to build links to your store. This is something that a lot of people forget. You want to have links going to that store. If you're selling products from a manufacturer, if you can get your site linked on their site as one of the suppliers of that product, that's a great way to get a backlink. Next thing you can do is you can reach out to influencers or industry voices and ask to do an interview with them, ask to talk to them, and that way you can get a link back to your website. The next thing you want to do is the obvious. You want to search for broken links. If you have any broken links in your site, you want to get those fixed, because that slows everything down and the search engine doesn't like broken links. Step 6, you can rank higher with content marketing. Now, I know as a Shopify store owner that you just want to sell products, you want to sell products, you want to sell products, but the first thing we have to do is we have to serve the consumer. So if we are, I have a website that is snow skiing, okay, and certainly they're going to come there and buy the snow skiing equipment, but what if you had some of the best ski slopes in America, the best ski slopes in Europe, the best ski slopes in Germany, wherever you wanted to pick, and you do an article on that, people will come there for that article, and guess what? They'll already be at your site. So content is super important nowadays, that you don't just sell your product, but you have content that they arrive for, and then they end up buying the product because they're already there. Step 7 is use the best SEO apps and tools for your site. There's a lot of apps and tools out there, and I could list a bunch of them. Plugin SEO is a really great one. You could use that for your Shopify store. Utilize these tools that are out there. I think a lot of people will start a site and they want to spend as little money as possible, and they'll tell me things like, once I've earned some money, then I'll put some money into growing the store. Well, the fact is you probably won't earn any money unless you put some money into the store first off. I know right now we're moving my Magento site, and this is off subject for Shopify. The point is my Magento site works fine right now. It's got a few glitches, but it's not up to date. It's not as fast as it could be. It's not doing what it could be, and it's going to cost me a lot of money to move that site, but I know it's the right thing to do, and for the future, for me to actually grow that site and grow that business, I'm going to have to invest money in it. The next software you may want to look at is called Smart SEO. It actually helps you optimize your site and the structure of it. I would check that out. Also search SEO Image Optimizer for Shopify. That will help you with your images on your site. And usually if you have a Shopify store, you're gonna have a lot of images. And if you get this organized right, you're gonna end up with more traffic. You may also want to check out softwares like SEM Rush, so you can check out your competition and see what they're doing. If they're being successful with some of these things and you do the same things, guess what? You'll get some of the same success. Have you tried to optimize your Shopify store? Have you done some of these things, or you don't know what to do? Either way, put it in the comments below. I want your feedback. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you would, and in the comments, if you have any questions whatsoever about selling online, feel free to ask me. That's what this channel is here for. Don't forget, you got to subscribe if you haven't done that so far, and there's a bell next to the subscription button. Sounds just like this, I swear, just like this. If you hit that bell and ring it, you got to turn on all notifications. You will become the special people, part of the Fisher family, the VIP club that gets notified every single time I do one of these videos. Once you've turned on notifications, I can say, hey, I just did a new video, go watch it, okay? It'll save you time for searching, and you won't miss any content whatsoever. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, grab my e-commerce course. It's a $97 value. It's down in the description. Click the link and learn for free, no credit card required, and I will see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.